Each day we attempt to give truthful insight on the current housing market. If we report what is perceived as negative news, some in the real estate community come down on us hard. However, when we explain what we think is a great time to buy, we get an avalanche of feedback from the general public attacking us for being nothing more than puppets for real estate agents across the country. Today, we don't want you to listen to what we think about the opportunities that exist for buyers in this market. Instead, we want to report on what some members of the investment community are saying. The Wall Street Journal. Jim Woods wrote an article earlier this year for MarketWatch, part of the Wall Street Journal's digital network. Its title, Why Your Best Investment is a House. Mr. Woods compared the investment potential of real estate against other asset classes such as stocks and precious metals. Here was his conclusion. One reason your best investment right now could be a home has to do with the relative upside of getting in on an asset class while it's at the bottom versus buying into an other asset class that could be near a top. Consider for a moment the tremendous upside we've seen in stocks, precious metals, and agricultural commodities over the past 12 months. If you're a long-term investor looking to put money to work, now is not really the best time to get into any of these three asset classes. However, with home sales starting to improve and with prices now possibly forming a bottom, real estate could well be the asset class that represents the best low-risk buying opportunity out there. Mr. Woods went on to talk about the financing portion of the purchase. Yes, mortgage rates are still near historical lows, but if we see these rates rise, then the cost of a new home could climb significantly. So now could really be the best time to pull the trigger on that home purchase, and it could also be your best investment right now. Fortune magazine. Sean Tully, senior editor-at-large for Fortune, penned an article last week which was titled, Real Estate, It's Time to Buy Again. In the article, Mr. Tully explained, forget stocks. Don't bet on gold. After 4 years of plunging home prices, the most attractive asset class in America is housing. Let's state it simply and forcibly. Housing is back. Two basic factors are laying the foundation for dramatic recovery in residential real estate. The first is a historic drop in new construction. The second is a steep decline in prices, on the order of 30% nationwide since 2006. And as much as 55% in the hardest hit markets. The story of this downturn has been an astonishing flight from the traditional American approach of buying new houses to an embrace of renting. But the new affordability will gradually lure Americans back to buying homes. And the return of the homeowner will start raising prices in many markets this year. The bottom line? Neither of the two media sources mentioned above has ever been accused of cuddling up to the National Association of Realtors. However, both have come to the same conclusion. It's time to buy real estate. Perhaps we should listen to them. This is Siegel, your mortgage guy for life. I welcome your comments or questions anytime.